I have to clip one more because Stephen King had to say a thing about the Marvels like it's his business. Why are you talking about the Marvels, Stephen King? I am Mecca. I am live on Twitch right now. I don't remember what my Twitch handle is. I think it's MeccaRandom42 over there today. Sometimes it's Mecca Satan 42 or Mecca Satan whatever something. Your favorite YouTube heresy is what we're going by today. And guess what? Hollywood is at a civil nuclear World War III with the groomers and the something and
Civil War.
What that guy said. Welcome to my weird late night thing. This is what we do here in the desert. We do weird late night things. I watch a lot of hockey and coffee commercials. We have a lot of coffee commercials to talk about too. If you like coffee and women standing around drinking coffee, well, guess what? That's in the Marvels as well. It's in everything from Ahsoka to the Marvels to every YouTuber slinging coffee like they want to be baristas. Gee, I don't want to go around selling stuff. I thought I got on YouTube to not be a barista or a retail worker. Thank you very much. What's going on with Doctor Who lately? Hey, I've been talking about that one.
Need a break from hopping around time and space? Then why not enjoy a delicious cup of Dalek House coffee? Perfect to start your day, even if you're not sure where or when you are. Now in light roast, dark roast, and non-binary blend. Does every sci-fi property now involve drinking coffee? Who's writing this stuff? Juan Valdez? Enjoy a delicious cup of Dalek House coffee. Now available at Smith's, Costco, and other fine stores.
Fanboy hate. I can't even say it. Fanboy hate, says Stephen King, is what has made the Marvels perform poorly at the... Really? Fanboy hate? Do you think a lot of teenage fanboys are gonna want to watch a 32-year-old woman babysit some teenage fangirl who literally wants to be her and some woman that she has some issues with from back in the day, chat it out over a cup of coffee with a bunch of cats? Do you know what boys like? I know what boys like. I know what guys want. Actually, and I am probably more equipped at giving that young teenage fanboy demographic. What do they want? They want to go to hockey. They want to play video games, right? They want to go hockey, play video games. They want a snack when they get home from school. They want to make the cookies, but not have a big fuss over it because they're boys. They don't want to watch a bunch of women. Do they? They don't want a bunch of women. They're dudes. They want to do dude things. They want to do dude bro things and ride their bikes down the neighborhood. They don't want to watch a bunch of women drinking coffee, Stephen King. Oh my God. You didn't even get the right room in the freaking Stanley. The right one was the one I was in. That's more haunted than any of the ones you guys were in because that was the one I was in. Because that's where he wrote the freaking, or he decided to write the stupid Shining. It's just set the whole thing in motion because he got scared when he stayed there in winter. I stayed there in winter, and you know what? It's nice and it's peaceful, and you can sit your Mountain Dew out on the ledge of the window, and there's no hot water, which is really great. And yeah, the Stanley in the wintertime is really peaceful. You got the elk there. Fun fact, that really hot guy from that Dude Bro show, that ghost show, he was playing on TV when I stayed there. They had that episode there, and they had their picture all over it. It's like, aw. I kind of, that's one of those hotels where you just grow up knowing it was all haunted and spooky and blah, 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 and Stephen King was so haunted by it. I'm talking about the Stanley because Stephen King has to butt in about the Marvels. I'd rather talk about the Stanley and Stephen King. And clearly he'd rather talk about the Marvels. So you know what, Stephen King? I'll trade you places. You can talk about your stupid superheroes and why little girls don't want to watch the stupid little superheroes. And I will go have hot, dirty sex. And he can slap me on my butt again with the hot guy from the Bigfoot van or whatever it was. They were looking for ghosts or something. And he knows what freckle the butt cheek is on too. Because that is my superpower. I make men remember me. Whether it's in spirit form, spirit walker out of my body, that type of thing, Jimmy Walker. Who knows? That's what Stephen King liked, isn't it? Oh, isn't it? That's one of his. And, hallelujah. don't know where I'm going with this. I don't have an ending. Help! Help!
You get in my face with that, I'll beat your ass, you son of a you piece of you god. Listen, Ed, you have crossed the line. Get that through your head. Stop pushing your
Welcome to Twitch. It's literally the same thing as on YouTube, just less. Yeah. Hey, what rock and roll star would you want to spend the day with? Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, or John Lennon? I'd pick Jim Morrison, because the men don't know what the little girls understand. Yeah. Oh, hey, guess what? That's okay though. Elon Musk doesn't like shooting people in video games and stuff. Oh, he's alright. Elon's an okay guy. I am Mecca. I don't care that Stephen King is mad that the fanboy hate and the blah, 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 blah. Why do you care? What, do you have stock in Disney? Like, seriously, didn't you make money off of your books? I don't go to MCU movies. Don't care for them. But I find this barely mask loading on over the low box office for the Marvels very unpleasant. Why gloat over failure? Oh, because they literally took what I said and I said, I dare you to make this movie, and they did. And I said, if you want to break your box office records as being the worst, lowest thing, because nobody's going to see this, you're only going to these movies because you're addicted. If we go and shut down the world for a year, everybody will break the habit because they're all addicted to going to these bad movies because they sit around where? The water cooler. And what do? They talk about them because you can't have any spoilers. No spoilers. And what happens when people spoil the movie? No, I'm not listening. La la la, I can't hear it be spoiled. Because why? That's your thing. That's your thing that binds you to these other people the instant that you need. And that's your little drug. That's your crack, isn't it? And you know what I say? Don't do crack or coffee or crack and coffee, or don't crack your coffee. Don't crack me on the ass when you're drinking coffee. Guess why? Because I don't know. I don't know why.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, that's just wrong, master. Some of the reaction of the Marvels, maybe adolescent fanboy hate, Yuck girls. It's a girl movie. Boys don't want to see, you don't need... Why did they like Princess Leia? Because it was like 90% saving the princess, and once you got there, oh yeah, she's pretty cool, we can hang out with her. For crying out loud, isn't that what it was about? She could hold her own. She's the princess that you can play video games with and stuff, and not have all these little lower life form girls who are just these little copycat. They're like elk, aren't they? They're like deer and antlers and stuff. So you can only have one queen level tier per sort of section and group and whatever, and then all the other women kind of fall behind as the coven, aren't they? They're a little coven. They're your little group of your little witches. And you know what I say, if you're gonna do something witchy. Leave something witchy. Witches are switches, but witches are good. Witches are made of wood. Witches and scribes are good. They're made of wood. Now I am gonna go back to my live chat. We're going to do something over here on Twitch. I don't know if I'm going to play a video game or what, but it is getting kind of warm in here. So don't you go anywhere.